Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Kia in Ewing, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2026 Kia Carnival EX in ceramic silver. We have a two-tone light gray and navy blue interior. And in terms of sales, this is the trim that is the most popular. So if you're in the market for a minivan, is this the way you would rock and roll down the road? You can let me know as we go through this vehicle. So let's dig in. The front end of this Carnival minivan in the ceramic silver, full spread of LED lighting up front, including the turn signals. We have that Kia Tiger Nose grille with the Kia badge right in the middle, and of course gloss black and silver up top and flat black down below on the grille. As we come around to the wheel and tire package on this Carnival EX, we have a 19-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Kia badge on the center cap. Now these wheels are wrapped in Continental cross-contact all-season tires, 235 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, front-wheel drive. Moving on out, here is the ceramic silver with some brushed aluminum accents. Big vehicle. As we come in closer, we're going to go color match side view mirror caps with LED turn signals. We're going to go color match with some chrome trim on the front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap, 19-gallon gas tank, in case you're wondering, color matched on the roof with a shark fin antenna. We have some aluminum finish on the roof rails, no sunroof on this Carnival EX. And as we come around the back, we have the roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper tucked up underneath the glass, and then here in the back, we have a full spread of LED lighting as well, the Kia badge in the middle, Carnival on the left, and then some brushed aluminum down on the rear bumper area with our exhaust tucked up underneath the rear of the vehicle. Under the hood of this 26 Carnival EX, we have Kia's 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 287 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 18 in the city, 25 on the highway, 21 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87. So you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price 25 Carnival EX, $41,190. We do have some options on this, which we'll check out when we go through the window sticker. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,435 from Kia's Gwanmyeong, Korea assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $43,835. And for those who are interested, there is no import fee attached to this vehicle. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer, and this is where we have the navy blue and light gray interior. We're going to go soft touch across the top, and then more navy blue plastic instead of gloss black, which I like, into the brushed aluminum heat and air vent. We have two memory seat settings in this EX. Then we have the light gray, but as you can see, we're only going to have some dirt smudges on the light gray. It's going to show staining easily, so be careful, keep it clean. And then we have a soft armrest. We do have flat black on the switchgear, and we do have power fold side view mirrors in this EX trim. Nice large door pocket in the Carnival. And then we have a large dead pedal, brake, and accelerator with the floor mats in the rear of the vehicle at this time. Seating wise, we're going to have full power with lumbar for the driver, power seat without lumbar front passenger, and then the light gray and navy blue two-tone Syntex material. The bolstering is firm but forgiving, and the headrest is firm but forgiving. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, except you don't get memory seat settings. Up on the dash, we're going to have the navy blue with the stitching, flat black, and some brushed aluminum into the heat and air vent. And then down below, we have a large glove box. Now, as we come on over, we have Kia's newest infotainment system with built-in nav, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. Good pinch to zoom on the touch screen, as well as the passenger view camera, which a lot of people love, and that is in this EX. Now, if we go to our home button, that's where we have all our tiles. We have good response to touch. We have our radio information right here, and we can go to our Sirius XM. AM or FM radio stations, and they are HD, as well as your Bluetooth music and that sort of thing. So they got you covered there. You can Bluetooth your phone. Then you have all of your tiles for your specific things, whether it's to project your phone, because you do have phone projection in here, or what they call passenger talk. You got your passenger view. You got your setup, where you can go ahead and get your device connections, your driver profile set up, right? Your equalizer to get your speaker set up. You have your vehicle settings right here, where you can bring up your climate here. You can go bring up your lights here, right? And you can go ahead and configure how you want the lighting on the inside and the outside to work. You have your seats. You have easy access right here. So this, when you turn the vehicle off and open the door, the seat will move back to let you out easier. So I do like that. You have your climate settings. You have your driver convenience settings. You can go through. So we can go back to home, go back to setup, and we're good to go there. And then you have your general settings, and that's going to be your date and time, language, that sort of thing is going to be in there. So a fairly simple system right here. We can go back to home. We're back to our tiles. And then, of course, we can go back to our map if we want and bring that up. And then we go to reverse. And we have a nice large backup camera with trajectory, nice and clear. You do have more views across the top if you want to change them up. And then we're back to the beginning. So a very simple system to use. And I do like the fact that we had the latest one in here. As we come down further, 2 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards, more navy blue trim, and then you have your dual use panel. So when you have it on the triangle right there, you're going to have it on your infotainment settings. And when you go to fan, that'll be on your climate settings, and you can go ahead and make the adjustment from there, put it on auto, adjust your fan speed, and all that jazz. So they have you set there. Now down further, we have 2 USB-Cs, a 12 volt right in here, and then we have wireless charging pad with another rubberized area to lie your phone if you don't want to keep it lying on the charging pad. We have the gator to go through this 8-speed automatic transmission. Drive modes we'll check out when we go through the dash. Electric brake. We have auto vehicle hold. We do have gloss black in here. Wish they had done something else there. Flat black in here, which I like. 2 cup holders. Your Carnival key fob right here. The detonator style fob. But I like the other one better. This is awfully light. We have lock, unlock, up to tailgate panic button. Then on the back here, you have remote start, and then open each side door. So they have you set there. And then across the bottom in silver, you have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, parking cameras, parking sensors. But we don't have a heated steering wheel. And in this EX, I'd like to see one of those. More storage here. Fairly firm center armrest. We open that up when we have a much larger area for storage underneath. The Carnival steering wheel, we have a navy blue steering wheel with the nice 10 and 2 notches and the cross stitch. I do like the fact they went navy blue in here to kind of complete the theme rather than just going with black. Kia badge on the horn button with a trim ring, round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get in and out of this Carnival. It's a nice open and airy passenger cabin at 5'11". On the left, flat black on the switchgear, telephone voice commands, modes for infotainment system, favorites, volume. Over here on the right side, you have your adaptive cruise control. There is no paddles. On the left side, you have your headlight controls, high beams and turn signals. On the right, front and rear wiper. Over here on the left, we have bright and dim the dash, and then our traction control off. And we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel using that lever right there. And then into the 12.3-inch digital dash. And let's check out our drive modes. We have Sport, we have Smart, we have Eco, and we have Normal. And I think for today we'll leave it in Normal. And then you have additional information that you can go through. Overhead console, SOS button in case of emergency on the road, Kia Connect, hook the vehicle up with your smartphone. And if you want your dome lighting to come on and off and you open and close the door, this button with the picture of the car with the door open stays off. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out, and that should be LED at almost 44 grand. You can turn the power doors off from up here or open them from up here. We don't have a roof to show you. Framed rear view mirror with manual dimming function, and then on your sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting into the mid-row of this Carnival, the electric door is already open and we can just slide right in. We do have a grab handle in case you need to use that, but no problem getting in. I would imagine with this flat roof, anywhere over 6 foot, you're going to need to duck. But once I'm in, plenty of room for my head at 5'11", and my shoulders and my knees. Here's the button to close the door once you get in. And then we have 2 pockets, right? We have this pocket, then we have a cargo net. Behind each front seat, we have the hanger. So when you plug your phone in to charge it, you can wrap your cord around there so it will not get in your feet. And then you have the chauffeur controls to move this seat forward or backwards, or move the seat back forward or backwards in case the person behind it wants to stretch out. Then we have 2 cup holders, a place to slide your phone, and a 12 volt back here, and an area way down below to store your phone or some other things. In the mid row, here you go. You have the same color combo in the Syntex, nice and soft. And then you have this separate seat that if you're not using it, you can pull the strap and it'll fall down. And now you got your 2 cup holders, 2 places to store your phone, and a nice area to store other things. So I do like that in this Carnival. Up on the roof of the Carnival, here is the passenger view camera right here. So they got you all set there. Then you have your rear climate controls over the right side in the mid row. Then you do have heat and air vents in the roof all the way around with lighting all the way around in the back of this vehicle. Getting into the mid row, well, it's pretty simple. You just take this lever, push it forward. The seat moves forward out of the way. And now you can just walk right into the 3rd row. And we have the same color combo with the same Syntex material. So I do like that. It is soft. We have a couple of cup holders and a USB-C and a security shade for the 3rd row, as well as the mid-row security shade, which I forgot to show you. Then on the left side, you have your cup holders, USB-C, and again, a security shade over here. So that's really nice. And look at all the room you have to sit right here. It is amazing how much room there is to sit in this thing. And you know what? If somebody gets out of this thing and leaves you stuck in the back, you got the ripcord right here you can pull and get that thing out of the way yourself and get yourself out of the vehicle. Getting into the cargo area of this Carnival, well, we have a power lift gate, which you can pop from the key fob, the overhead console. You have a hands-free option, or you can come to the back, and right underneath the Kia bed, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up, nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now, with all rows up, we have 40.2 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Carnival, and that's because of how deep this goes. Very, very deep down here. We have the all-season cargo mat in there right now. In the back, though, we got some hangers. You have a 12 volt for power back here. You got some cubbies for extra storage, and you can drop the 3rd row seat back here by just pulling the handle. Pull the handle, pull it towards you, push it down, and it goes flat. Pull the handle, pull the seat towards you, it folds over, push it flat. And now, with the rear seats down, we're looking at 86.9 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Carnival. And then you can also lower row number 2. And you'll come around to each door. And then here you go. You just hit this button. They flatten up. Go around the other side. Hit this button and pull this one separately. And now, with the rear seats flat and the mid-row down and pushed all the way forward, we're looking at 145.1 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Carnival. And if you're wondering, these mid-row seats are removable. Can't show you that on the video, but as you can see, they got a picture of how you remove them on the back of each seat with the straps that you use to remove those seats. But if it's a bit of a job to get those out, but they are removable, unlike the Toyota Sienna, which made their mid-row seats not removable for 25. So let me know what you think about this action so far. Window sticker, here we go. 26 Carnival EX in the ceramic silver. Standard features. There are the EX features that are included over and above LXS up top. And then your additional options down underneath that. Total vehicle MSRP $43,835. Fuel economy estimates. Not rated by the government for safety yet. Made by Kia in Korea. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 26 Carnival EX. Right off the bat, great visibility out of all the glass. No issues there. Nice large rear view mirror. Plenty of visibility out the back window. Big side view mirrors, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist pre-collision. Right, automatic emergency braking, rear automatic braking, all that action in here for safety, as you would want in a big people hauler 8-person configuration minivan like this Carnival. Now, the suspension feels smooth, the chassis feels good. It feels like they tuned it up to make it a very soft, comfortable ride in this minivan, and that's what you want. And we got front wheel drive. So we're going to get a little bit better gas mileage with this V6. But you know what? If you don't want the V6 and you want better gas mileage, you can get a Carnival Hybrid. It's going to give you a little bit more horsepower, a little bit more torque, and give you better gas mileage. But it's going to come at an increased price of a few $1,000s more than this one. And that's why I think these gas-only ones right now sell better than the hybrids, at least here in Central Jersey. And a Carnival EX gas-only, it's hard to find. I had to quick grab this one because they've already sold 6 of these EXs in August, and we're only on August 4th, and the day we're filming this. So we got the dual 12.3-inch screens, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, the passenger view camera, the passenger talk feature. We have heated seats, wireless charging. The only thing it really needs, in my view, is a heated steering wheel with this EX at almost 44 grand. I think that's a no-brainer. The brakes feel good, and now we'll take off. And with the naturally aspirated V6, you get that linear torque delivery, nice and smooth. The 8-speed automatic shifting well. So no issues really with that. It's a very smooth power delivery, which I like. The turning radius for such a big minivan is nice, though, at 18.8 feet, which is pretty slick for a minivan. And we just whip right around. Now, we do have a sport mode, and we can move the gear shift to the left towards my right leg, and we can shift manually with the gear shift like we got a 6-speed. Let's try it out. I mean, it does all right. I don't know how many people are going to drive this minivan like a sports car, though. I would think that's probably pretty unnecessary, but we'll go back to normal and we'll take it easy. But the advantage to this vehicle is that if you're a practical person, if you have practicality over ego, right? This makes a lot of sense because you can hold 8 people. You can hold up to 145.1 cubic feet of cargo in this minivan. And you can't do that in your largest SUV, which is going to cost you $100,000. So that being said, this is a heck of a deal at $44,000 with all the practicality a minivan brings you. You just have to be able to like the looks of a minivan or like driving or owning a minivan. I'm not a minivan guy. A lot of people are. You have 4 models to choose from, or 4 manufacturers to choose from anymore. It used to be a lot more. But now the minivan market is much smaller. But Kia is still in the game with this Carnival. Toyota still has the Sienna, Honda still has the Odyssey, and Chrysler still has the old Pacifica. And the Pacifica is the only one where you can fold the mid-row seats into the floor. Chrysler calls it stow and go, and they have that copyrighted. They have that patented, so nobody else can do that without being sued. So that's why the Odyssey, the Sienna, and the Carnival don't have seats that fold into the floor, because Chrysler has that baby locked up to themselves with that patent on the stow and go. So if you want seats that fold flat into the floor, you got one option, and that's the Pacifica, which also comes with a V6 engine standard. And we'll try to get a 26 Pacifica on, and we're going to do one minivan of each maker for the 26 model year. That's what I normally do, because it's just not the largest market anymore. It's a market that has really shrunk to only about 4 or 5% of the total car market, and that's why you're down to only 4 players in the minivan game. So you let me know, if you're in the market for the minivan, is this Kia Carnival EX the way you would rock and roll at almost 44 grand? Or would you go down to get an LXS Carnival? Or would you spend a ton of money and go all the way up to SX Prestige? Or you go into the competition like the Sienna, the Odyssey, or the Pacifica? You can let me know, put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca Kia here in Ewing, New Jersey for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2026 Kia Carnival EX in ceramic silver for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.